Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at my new 2023 Tesla Model Y long range. And it's been 5 or 6 days after delivery now. So I've gotten used to it. I came from a 2021 Tesla Model 3 long range. So I mean, they're not that much different from each other, but this has way nicer new improvements and all that, which I'm going to be showing in today's video. So yeah, this video is going to be going over all of the new dual pane glass, the new materials on the inside, and a bunch more actually. And this is actually the December 2023 Texas build, if you guys are wondering. But yeah, let's go get started. Alright guys, so first off, we're going to be starting off with the front of the car and the exterior of the car before we get inside. So yeah, one key difference from the 2022 and older models is that this has no ultrasonic sensors, as you guys could see. So it's basically just using the cameras to simulate what's around you and how close you are to things instead of using ultrasonic sensors. Obviously it's not going to be as accurate, but it's still actually really good. And it does show like parking lines and just basically like the world around you. So it's like a 360 view, but simulated, if you guys know what I mean. So that was actually added recently in the holiday update, and it's called the high fidelity park assist. All right, but next up, we are still looking at the exterior here. Next up is going to be the new dual pane glass from the Tesla Model X. And I know you guys know that it already has dual pane glass, but it used to have the Model 3 dual pane glass. And this has the Model X dual pane glass. I'm not sure what's the difference, if it makes it sound quieter or something. But if we go and open the door here. So yeah guys, here is the dual pane glass. It's actually different. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's different from the other dual pane glasses you've seen on the older Model Ys and the older Model 3s. So yeah, it's using the Model X dual pane glass. And then next up, for the Hardware 4 cars, which this car has Hardware 4, the camera housing is actually different. There's only 2 cameras now instead of 1. I'm assuming it's because the cameras are too high definition now, so they don't really need the 3rd camera. That's just my opinion on it, or that's just what I think. But yeah, it has a new housing. And speaking of that, let me show you guys how the hardware cameras look. So yeah, the red tint is how you know your car has Hardware 4 here, so it's all throughout the car. So yeah, there we have the pillar door camera. And then moving around back here, we have the backup camera, which also has the red tint to it. And then on the exterior here, on the windshield wipers, some cars have single exit sprayers, but this car has dual exit sprayers for the washer fluid. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm pretty sure they added it again, because I know on the 2023 models they removed it, but I guess they added it again. And then since we're here by the windshield, there's also a new type of windshield here. So the old windshield would have a Tesla logo on it. This windshield has Tesla wording on it, which I have to pull out my phone again because my G7X won't capture that. But yeah, as you guys can see, it has new Tesla wording on it. So it's no longer a logo. So I guess they either just changed that or they changed the whole windshield. And yeah, this is also dual pane. And then in general here, we have way better build quality. Ignore the front gets open because I want to show you guys something in a sec here. But the panel gaps are actually more consistent. They are actually even, so both sides are the same thing. If you guys know older Teslas, they have problems with panel gaps and build quality, but this isn't as bad actually. So it's very consistent. So yeah, very nice and better build quality, as you guys can see here. Pretty consistent. But yeah, here on the front here, it's actually way easier to close. So literally just one thumb and it's closed. Super easy to close now. And if we go ahead and look at the headlights here, as you guys can see, since this is a Texas build, it now has the matrix lights. And the matrix lights only used to be exclusive to the Fremont builds. So yeah, as you guys can see, matrix lights are now on the Austin, Texas builds, whereas a couple months back they were only exclusive to the Fremont builds. And yeah, these headlights are actually really impressive. Even though the matrix feature is not enabled yet, it's super bright at night. Like you have people like flashing their high beams at you because they think your high beams are on. That's how bright these lights are. Alright, and then the next thing is that the trunk now has better position motors. So the trunk opening and everything now sounds way more solid and very nice. It goes up smoothly, goes down slowly, or goes down smoothly. So yeah, I guess they found a way to position it better so the trunk doesn't like wiggle when it opens up. Because I did notice that on the older models. And then speaking of this, we have the shelf. This is actually new for the 2023 models, even though I wish you could lift it up and just lift it over here, but it's stuck right here. So you have to kind of like push it back. And if you don't push it back fully, it goes back up. So you have to kind of unlatch it for it to stay. And then if you don't like this, you can actually take it all the way off. It's just attached with magnets. So yeah. Alrighty, and then one more thing before we go and hop inside the interior is the doors. How solid they sound now. So, just to remind you guys, this is the December 2023 build from us in Texas. Just listen to how solid that sounds. And I'm sure the Highland Model 3 sounds way better, but this is just really solid. And on the older models, you would hear the window rattle since it's frameless. The doors are frameless, but you can't really hear the windows anymore. So let's check it out here. Yeah, very solid. Let's check out the rear doors. Yeah, very solid. Yeah, definitely sounds more solid. Yeah, let's go and hop inside the interior. Alrighty guys, now for the interior. First things first here is the new wood trim. This was actually already on the 2023 Model Ys, but I just figured I showed you guys this right now. Wood trim goes all the way across the dash, as you guys can see. And I also forgot to mention the car has better suspension now, so it feels more comfortable when you're riding. So it's actually very nice. And then next thing, you have carpet, new carpet material all around the car. So that also helps with less road noise. So as you guys can see, carpet all around here, goes all the way up to here. And then we also have new carpet material in the trunk. So as you guys can see here, the carpet material extends all the way in the trunk. And carpet in here as well. So again, this helps with the road noise, so I definitely do notice it. It seems very much more quiet. Much more carpet in there. But yeah, lots of carpeting going on. Alright, and next thing here is the new soft touch material. I believe the older models had hard touch. But yeah, everything throughout this door is actually soft touch. So it feels very nice. And then we have new leather material, which is kind of like this throughout the dash. So that goes all the way to the glove box. Which, speaking of the glove box, I'm going to show you guys the new and improved glove box release. So it sounds quieter when you release the glove box now. And yeah, before I release it, you guys probably can't even notice, but there's new leather material on the dashboard. And it goes all throughout the dash, like I explained earlier. Much better material. But yeah, let's go and release the glove box here, enter my PIN. Yeah, as you guys can see, it sounds way more quieter, and the way it releases is just way more like relaxing. And then with a light here, I'm gonna see if you guys can actually notice the releasing difference. So it's just way more quieter. So if I release it one more time here. Look at that, you can't even hear the latch. It's super, super quiet. And then for the middle armrest here, some cars have it magnetic. I'm not sure why mine didn't come with a magnetic glove box. So it's just manual releasing by clicking on this tab right here. Some new Model Ys have magnetic armrests. So mine's actually pretty new. It's a December build, so I don't know why it doesn't have the magnetic. And then the next thing here is that the passenger side has no more lumbar support. No more lumbar support on the passenger side. Driver's side still has it, but I'm actually kind of glad they removed it, because with the lumbar support, I don't know why, but every Tesla I've driven or been in, the lumbar support doesn't go back all the way in to the seat. So it feels kind of weird pushing against my back. So I'm kind of glad they removed the lumbar support. And then next thing here is that they added a release, manual release. This door has stuff in it, so I'm gonna try it on the other door. So they added a manual release to the back doors, whereas the older models only had manual releases on the front doors. So it's actually hidden in this compartment here between the door. So if you take this off, and yeah, as you guys can see, there's this little red tab. You pull on it, and then in there is a little white tab here, and you just pull it to release the door when this button doesn't work, which I will go ahead and try now. Yeah, definitely works. But I'm not sure who would use that daily. It's just for emergencies, hence why it's covered. So definitely only use it for emergencies, because you could damage your door trim if you use that. And that's in the wrong way. It's kind of like this. Nope. But yeah, guys, that is all of the new 2023 Tesla Model Y changes, and I'm sure it's going to take place into the 2024s as well. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Here's how bright the Matrix lights are.